Hi, this is Mrs. Knopf, and today we are going to continue working in our new method book on the trumpet with line 19, Miss Mary Mac. And as always, I have to point out something I really like about this method book. At the top of every other page, or sometimes every page, depending, there is a fingering chart at the top, and it only uses the notes that are being highlighted on that page. So here we've got an F. Let me scroll this up just a little bit so you can see. So we've got an F, which they say is concert E flat, which is good to know because trumpet is a transposing instrument. And if your band director says, all right, everybody, play concert, whatever letter they say, you as a trumpet player have to think, what's the next letter of the musical alphabet? If they say concert E flat, you have to think F. If they say concert G, you have to think A. So whatever the next letter of the musical alphabet is what you actually play. So here we've got our F, and on the treble clef, F is going to be in the first space, and it is the first valve that gets pressed down to make that sound. And then we have RE, which is concert D. It's located on the first line of the staff, and it's the first two valves that are pressed down. So those are the circles that are colored in. 1, 2, 3. Those are your valves. Next, we have D, which is concert C. It hangs from that first line of the staff, and it's the first and third valve, 1 and 3. You also want to be able to kick out this third valve slide if you are able to, because the D is a really sharp note, and this will make it more in tune. So if you can kick out that third valve slide, make sure you're doing that. Finally, we have a C, which is one ledger line below the staff, and none of the circles are colored in, so this is open. We don't press any valves to play that C. And we apply those four notes to line 19, Miss Mary Mac. So I'm going to pull this up here, and we're going to start at the beginning. We have our treble clef because that's what trumpets read. And then we have our 4/4 time signature. This tells us that there are 4 beats in every measure. And if we had a whole note, it would get 4 beats. We don't have a whole note, but we can use this information to figure out how long to hold a half or a quarter. So this is mostly quarter notes and quarter rests, but at the very end of the second line, we do have a half rest. So if we take the whole note value at being 4 beats and split that in half, half of a whole is a half of 4 is 2, so that half rest at the end gets 2 beats. Then half of a half is a quarter, half of 2 is 1. All of those quarter notes and quarter rests get 1 full beat each. So then we start playing. We start with a quarter rest on beat 1. That's a great place to breathe. And then we have our quarter note C, one ledger line below the staff, and we just go up in order. C, D is 1 and 3 just below the staff, E is first and second valve on the first line, and then we have first space F in the next measure, and that is first valve. So then we have a quarter rest, we have another F, another quarter rest, one more F, and then we have the same 4 notes again. C, D, E, F, rest, F, rest. Next line, F. Oh, there's the same pattern. So we have the exact same pattern several times. We have it once, twice, 3, 4 times. And then, of course, we rest at the very end. So let's go through line 19, and let's try to play Miss Mary Mac, just going up our little scale. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. that's how you play line 19 on the trumpet. Now, it's super important, as always, make sure that you are starting each note with a t sound and letting the air carry the sound while your tongue is interrupting it. Um, and you can take this at a faster tempo. I like to start slowly because I'm hoping that you are trying to play along with me, and I want to make sure that you're able to do that. But you can always take it at a faster or a slower tempo, whatever is comfortable for you. So you could go like this: one, two, three, four. Which is what you may have done if you're older like me and you did this on the playground when you were growing up. Anyway, I hope you find this to be helpful, and we'll see you next time.